Hello and welcome to this yin yoga class designed to put some stress on the connective tissues in and around your hips, to ease your mind, to calm your energy, and to provide your body with a really dedicated time and space to simply rest. We'll start this practice in a cross-legged seated meditation, the first hip stretch in our class of many. And if this feels a little bit too intense, could you sit up on the edge of a bolster, a block, or a blanket? Now turn your palms to face down on your thighs. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Take a long, deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth wide and exhale. Brilliant. Do that again. Take a big breath in. Let it go with an exhale. Last time, breathe in through your nose. And a big sigh falls out through your mouth. Please keep your eyes closed. Keep your spine long. Relax the muscles of your face, your shoulders. Relax your hips. And with an awareness and attentiveness around your outer hip flexors, can you start to dive in and see how you're doing? You might even ask yourself, hey, how are you doing? How am I doing? Our yoga practice can serve as this place to reset, but also a place to become familiar or aware with how we're actually feeling. And whatever answer comes up, listen to it, witness to it, feel how you're feeling, and accept it. Acceptance is the theme of our practice today. Knowing that things will not always go your way, they may not go according to plan, can you still practice humble acceptance? Please gather your hands together at your heart. Set the intention of acceptance. Maybe it's general, perhaps you make it remarkably specific to your own life, an own experience you're going through. Take a deep breath in. Exhale again. A quote by a great yogi says that yoga teaches us to accept the things we cannot change and to change the things that we do not want to accept. From that, could you just move slightly and take the soles of your feet together? Take the soles of your feet together and begin to weave and wave your body side to side, navigating some of those more hidden knots in the nooks and crannies of your spine, of your hips. As you get lower, you'll feel that even more. And at some point, you come to a place of stillness, When you get there, take a deep breath in. Exhale and soften. Here in this still place, there is no pain, but there's absolutely sensation rushing through the inner line of your groin. There's tension on the insides of your legs. The tension might also seep into your outer hips, and wherever it goes, can you follow it with your breath? Like your breath is a little brother or a little sister to that tension, and it just wants to be on its tail all the time. Start to soften the muscular body. That means your muscles are relaxed all the way up through the muscles of your head. and start to soften the organic body, the nervous energy, the jitters, the anxiety, the go, 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 let it go. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, feel what happens when your body wraps around itself in this shape. If there's pain here or at any time, peel out, pull back. If there's boredom or tension, dive in, sink in. Stay here and breathe here for 2 more minutes. Take a breath in, check in. Exhale, lingering for 5 final breaths here, really seeping into the stretch that's shearing along your inner groin. Good. Inhale, slowly rise back up, lift up, lean back, take your feet down onto the mat, rock your knees side to side, rock your knees side to side, and unravel some of that tension in your legs and your hips. Good. And now come to lie flat on your back. Come to lie flat on your back. Relax your whole body. You might need to keep shaking and shifting things out. That's okay. Just lie here flat on your back. Good. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2. And on 1, can you hug your knees in towards your chest? Rock your knees side to side. Rock your knees side to side. Really, really good. Now place your right foot down onto the mat and take your left ankle across your right thigh. Thread the needle pose, or eye of the needle pose, it can be called. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. Interlace your hands behind your right leg. And before you come to stillness, just play with the stretch. So move your hips from side to side. Dropping your weight in one direction or the other. Notice the heaviness, the stickiness in the outer lateral hip flexor. And perhaps you can uncover on this little journey from side to side a sweet spot, a sacred spot that feels like it could benefit from a few moments in that yin tension-based stretch. Now, when you find it, close your eyes, take a big breath in, Exhale, drip your tailbone down, soften your jaw, your head, and your neck, and be in this stretch. Be in this stretch for some time. If you have a wall nearby and you prefer the support of a wall or a bench, I'm using a dresser. You can place that foot against a prop to help keep you in place if your shoulders are strained. Otherwise, simply breathe. Breathe your breath. Let it tag along with the sensation. A little bit of time here in stillness. Take a deep breath in. Let go as you exhale, emotionally, energetically, and then physically unbind your legs and just move them, flop from side to side, side to side. In these transitions, you're simply moving in a way that feels good for your body. Don't worry about what it looks like. Just do movements that feel undoing. And as you crawl your body back through center with or without the support of the wall, can we find that deep stretch on the other side? That means your right ankle this time crosses over your left thigh. Your left foot can stay rooted on the wall, on a prop, or maybe you interlace your hands behind that left leg. Again, like you did on the other side, don't come in and just be there. Showing up is just half the battle, right? Can you get there and go there and feel out all the different rooms in your body before you decide which one to rest in? Moving your hips around slower is always better in the end. Even dragging your weight forward or pulling it back. And once you've settled on a landing place to rest your body, commit to stillness there. Take a big breath in and exhale. Arrive and be still for just a few minutes. Sink in a little deeper still. 5 more big breaths. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Really good. Unwrap your legs. Move in a way that your body wants you to move. No rules, not even guidelines, just move. And eventually move all the way over to the right. Press your hands down and pick yourself back up to seated. Pick yourself back up to seated. Good. Sitting upright, maybe on your prop again. Just take your legs wide so they'll work their way off your yoga mat. I'm on carpet. It feels okay on my joints, but you could definitely tuck blankets under your heels or even under your knee joints here. You might even bend your knees. The legs are comfortable width apart. Knees bent if necessary. Props can pour out in front of your chest. Relax your legs, your feet relax, and it's almost like we're going back in time to that first pose, butterfly. But this one we call dragonfly in yin. And can you weave your body? Weave your body side to side as you did before, unraveling, untying, and even accepting the knots and the things that maybe we can't change. Relax your legs completely as you start to descend your whole head, your heart, and your chest down towards the earth. Find a place that takes you to about 70% of your body's range of motion. There's no force, you're just dropping into the shape. You might feel a pull, a tension, a stretch along your back legs, your hamstrings, or your inner groin, in and around your kidneys, wrapping towards your outer hip. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and as you exhale, relax even more, sweeping away any lingering tension as you land in stillness for the next few moments here. Keep melting. Notice the parts of your body that are stiffening rather than melting. Melt, sink down. Take 5 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Really good. Nice and slow. Start to lift your body up, up, up. Lift your body up right away. Please come lie down on your back. Lie down on your back completely flat and just feel the resonance of that stretch in your body. 5 breaths. For our next shape, you can watch if you've never done it before. This is called cat pulling its tail. We'll start by rolling over onto the right side of our body, and you can prop your head up on your right hand. You might need a strap. You could use a scarf or a sweater to reach back and catch your left foot. So lie on the right side of your body, reach back and catch your left foot, maybe with a strap, maybe with your hand. And now you can begin to lower your spine, maybe even both shoulders down onto the floor, and stretch out the opposite arm. The target area here, you should feel quite quickly, is the front of your left thigh, in and around your quadriceps. Find a comfortable resting place for your gaze. If your knee feels compromised in this stretch, I'd like you to find a prop to place under your pelvis, lift your pelvis up, and take bridge pose instead. It will be a restorative bridge pose because you're here for some time. So you're either rolling onto that right side, catching your back leg, your top leg with your left hand, or rolling both shoulders down, deepening into that stretch. And if that doesn't suit your bones, come onto your back and take bridge pose. Wherever you are, take a big breath in and exhale. Those of you that have come into cat pulling its tail, you might take your left thumb and plug it into the center of the arch of your left foot, viscerally manipulating or creating acupressure against your liver energy line. This is physically connected to your outer hips, your psoas. This part of our body we're working with today. Keep breathing into the back bend, breathing into the quad stretch. If it feels more like pain, pin the needle's sharpness and tension, back out and take the modification. Take a big breath in through your nose. Please exhale out through your mouth. Coming out the same way you came in, please roll onto your right side. Roll onto your right side. And then slide right back onto your spine, Shavasana, corpse pose, 10 breaths here. Take your time, roll over onto the left side now. Again, start with that propping of your head. You can keep your arm like this. You might extend your left arm out. And now reach your right arm back and catch that right foot, starting to move into this really big quadricep opening. Depending on the angle or the rotation of your ankle joint, you might find that your foot is flat or maybe turned out. Don't worry how it looks. As long as you feel a stretch in the top of your right thigh and no pain, particularly at your knee joint, you can linger here. If you feel pain, or maybe you're simply not accessing this stretch in this shape, lie onto your back, push through your feet, lift your hips up, and take a prop under your pelvis of any height. The higher you go, the more intense the stretch through your quads will be. Pulling your body and putting it into this shape will take some time here to just feel. Start to deepen your breath. Feel your body open wide on your inhale and shut down on your exhale. Think about our theme, our subject of acceptance. And if your body can't quite fit into this shape, can you accept your body exactly as it is without sending harmful thoughts to your body or your mind? I accept my body just the way it is. Take a big breath in, a big breath out. Gently, gently unwind, unwind. Roll onto the left side. Pause here. 5 breaths. And now press your hands down into your yoga mat. Lift yourself back up to sit. Check in with your joints. They might start to feel a little cranky, so you can stretch them, pulse them, move things around. Even inviting a little massage into your legs can be nice here. Good. And now this time, keep both legs forward, directed in towards one another like one giant leg. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, start to fold. Relax your legs, your feet. Relax your head and your neck. You can feel that line, those lines of tension in your back body. Move your weight from side to side, noticing, not judging, not trying to change, just noticing. And as you stumble upon a place that provides not too much sensation through the deep back line of your body, but not no sensation, there's something there. Can that be where you choose to rest? And breathe the kind of breath that wanders down either side of your spine, all the way to your PSIS, all the way down the back of your buttocks, all the way down your thighs, into the soles of your feet. Breathe that kind of breath. Linger just 10 more breaths here. You count them down at your own pace. After your 10th exhale, slow, lift your body back up. Come to lie down on your back. Absorb whatever is happening. Feel 10 breaths. Now, if you know that pigeon pose is not on your in your practice, stay here on your back and come back into thread the needle, that same shape we started our class. If pigeon pose is something you'd like to explore, lean forward on your mat and bring your left knee towards the upper left hand corner of your mat while driving your right leg back behind you. And when you get there, drop your belly down, wiggle and wiggle your hips until you find a place where they can stay still. 3 full minutes here before we turn down our practice into the rest phase. Take some time, get settled, and enjoy. Halfway there, take a big breath in. Exhale, let go even deeper. Can you let go even deeper? And if you can't, can you accept where you are, where your body is? Take deeper, bigger, more expansive breaths here. One more breath like that. Press your hands down into the earth. If you're lying on your back, unwrap your legs. Those of you in sleeping pigeon, just lean back, take the other leg forward. Everybody come to lie down on your back for a moment of reprieve. Place your hands either on your frontal hip bones or your tummy. Notice what's going on. For the other side, you could take it on your back, even if you didn't previously, coming onto your back. Slide your ankle across your thigh and thread the needle. Alternatively, take your time, come up, drive your right leg forward, and begin to extend your left leg back in. Take a big breath in through your nose here. Now, as you exhale, soften into a few minutes of breath. Take a deep, deep breath in. You're halfway there. As you exhale, you settle deeper into the shape unless there's pain. If there's pain, slowly travel out of the pose and into the modification of thread the needle. Very good. 5 more breaths here. Begin the journey out. Press your hands into the earth, lift up, roll your body around, come and lie on your back, either dropping right into final Shavasana, or it might feel nice to set your feet mat distance apart and just rock both knees side to side for these few breaths. If there's trouble stirring in your lumbar spine, keep your feet mat distance. Set your knees into one another. They're caving in. Rest your hands on your belly. Oh, you can take a great big yawn. Yin does that, doesn't it? And settle here for a few moments before dropping everything down for final shavasana. Stay here just a few more minutes in Shavasana or a bent leg resting pose. Keep sinking in like your body is sinking in quicksand beneath your mat. As always, the invitation is to linger here in Shavasana for as long as your life allows, savoring and absorbing all of the hard work your body, your blood, your muscles, and your joints have done. If you feel complete in your practice and would like to come out of Shavasana, just start with a little micro movements in your fingers and your toes, your head, even your eyes. The movements get bigger as you inhale, reach your arms and your legs long, long, long. Good. Exhale there. Bend into your knees, roll over onto either side of your body, and curl yourself all the way back up to a cross-legged seat. Pause here. Turn your palms down. Remember our intention, one of acceptance. Yoga teaches me to accept the things that I cannot change and to change the things I cannot or will not accept. Please take a long, deep breath in and a big breath out. Collect your hands at your heart, bow your head into your hands. Thankful to yourself for carving out the time to practice. I am always forever thankful to you. Namaste.